it out. So Vectr, as a drawing program, has more free-form kind of tools to use online. So we will skip the lesson. We will sign up with Google. I already did my teacher account, so I'm going to do my other account. It says this is a temporary file. Click here to copy it to your account. Well, let's do that. All right, so making your street sign. You have rectangles and rounded rectangles. I've seen both. I prefer a rounded one. And I'd like to stretch it across the page and make it about the proportions I'm used to seeing. They tend to be longer than they are tall. And then for the color, there's kind of like the standard colors. Like that blue would be very Los Angeles-like. Don't need a border or any of the other special effects. So I know some cities like have a wave. Los Angeles, I don't know, is famous for palm trees, so maybe a palm tree would be good for LA. And then a font that seems to capture the vibe would be nice, but without being too like decorative. It's got to be like really easy to read. So let's do some typing, and we'll call this Wilshire Boulevard, which is one of the main streets. Now we had to click off and click back on. Now I can choose a lot of fonts here. Now what's something that's LA-like, but still professional? That can't be too decorative. Oh, they have so many. I saw one up there I kind of liked. I really don't want to spend too much time on this step because this is a demo. I really like all the fonts they have. Okay, this one looks kind of professional. We should also make it perhaps bold. Oh, there's only normal. Well, we can go big with it. Let's try 72. And for the color of it, let's try white. Which then, when we put it on the sign, will show up. Actually, typically, I don't think they have punctuation on the street signs. There we go. All right, so all that's left is a logo. Now, send to back would make it disappear. You see it's gone. So let's send this to back. Because drawing has layers, it's important to be aware of that. Sometimes objects can hide behind other objects. Okay, we're going to need can see my other design. A palm tree to copy. So I'm going to search for a palm tree icon, which will give us a simplified graphic. And we can simplify it even more. Let's use this one. Take a screenshot of it. Oh, sorry. Do like a smaller screenshot. Just get the shape. And we're going to redraw it ourselves because we can't like do copies. So let's upload that image. Where are my new screenshots going? There we go. And yeah, it's going to be much bigger than the sign. But that's okay because we can resize things with a vector graphic. So we're going to want to use the pen and pencil tool to draw a few lines. Probably I want to end up having them be white, but for now we could maybe choose a different color. So if I click and hold, I can create a curve that matches the shape. So I will want to put a bunch of curves together. So I can make new pen tool lines. Now, if I take my image and move it away, you see I have two of them there. And I can keep doing this. Now, for a curve that has like two parts, you might have to draw like do like a midpoint. If you push the escape key, it'll get you out of the curve. So we'll drag that away. You see it's coming together. You might have to do a midpoint on this one too. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, should match closely. And we just got to keep at it. Takes a little time, but it's good to take some time. Let's see if we can do this one just in one curve. Okay, push escape. Grab that pen tool again. I was a little off on that one. Cruising. Now I'm going to try to simplify that inner part so it just makes it, like a, just pick a point in here that can also be used for like the stem of the tree. So at the bottom, we'll have it be flat. And then just need a couple more points and we'll be good. Okay, that's going to have to come off a little bit. That's okay. And then looks like one more pen stroke, then we'll be able to take our image away. Let's try that one again. Undo. I use Command Z, Control Z. There. Get that little curve in there. Okay, the moment of truth. Let's slide this image away or delete it. Okay, doesn't look like the best thing ever, but it's not bad. Now let's see what we can do here to edit the points. Oh, how about that? Yeah. So I was a little off. I created it. There we go. Everything pretty much touches. You can also do things like rotate, and there's a lot of things you can do with shapes. It does look a little funny here, but I'm just going to stick with it, I'm not going to try to be like a perfectionist with this. I can't. I just got to show. So let's group select everything, and we can do some operations here. So there's unite, add, subtract, intersect, exclude. I just want to join everything. Well, what about the border? We can make it a little thicker. Let's try 8. Background. I see, because it's not connected. Well, we'll just go with, let's try take 2 at a time. See what happens here. Unite, add, subtract. Okay, maybe if I highlight these in order and unite them, that will do the right thing. So I'm shift clicking as I go. Maybe we try it one at a time. Unite section by section. Okay, it wants me to have like the whole thing complete before I unite. Oh, I'm missing a piece. Which piece am I missing there? That piece. Okay, now it does the whole thing. Well, I guess there's other ways to do it. I'm just going to have to thicken it and just make that work for this demonstration because I have limited time. um, so let's thicken it and change the color of the border. And then make that border, well, we'll keep it dark for now. If I hold down Shift, when I drag it, it will scale that way, and then whoop, move the whole shape up here. Oh, that's the missing part. How do I include that bottom part? There we go. Holding down Shift keeps it proportional. Now it's a little... And you want to have it be too big or too small. And then should match the color. And then probably make it less thicker. Like 4 pixels. That's perfect. Okay, there we go. Ready to publish this guy. So we do export. What? Where did our street sign go? Let's bring this to the front and then export again. Okay, so we will do, selection. Let's select it. So if we make a box around it and select all the parts, we can just export that. SVG would actually export a scalable graphic. PNG is good for the website. And then we're going to do selection. And then where is the... I thought I was able to download. I guess I'll just have to copy this link and try it somewhere else. I can download it from here. So save image as. Okay, LA street sign. And let's see if that worked. There we go.